Okay, this is just a short review of a couple of zombie movies I saw recently by George Romero and a couple more. I want to start with the other ones first. And Spock's going to help me out a little bit. The first one I saw was called Hitman, and the character is a trained assassin, and there's a group of assassins that all have barcodes on their heads, and they have numbers and no names. But I recommend this for the gunplay. It's got some really great gun work. And speaking of people with no names, just numbers, check this out. This is an old series. This is an old series called The Prisoner with Patrick McGoohan. It's been around since I think the mid 60s or late 60s. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it yet, it's only let's see, I think 17 episodes, but all of them are worth watching. This is the intro where he gets captured and taken away to the interrogation island. They call it the village.
What do you want? Information. Whose side are you on? That would be telling. We want information. 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 You won't get it. By hook or by crook, we will. Who are you? The new number 2. Who is number 1? You are number 6. I am not a number. I am a free man.
Okay, there's kind of the introduction to The Prisoner. I've been collecting these for a long time. I've had several VHS copies of the whole set. Now I got the DVD set. It's a worthwhile set of DVDs to get if you like the old, it's a thinking person's series of videos. Anyway, that's The Prisoner with Patrick McGoohan. Now back to George Romero. Well, there's another one first. This movie is called Chaos, and I kind of thought it would be better than it was. It has Jason Statham in it, and what it turned out to be is another bank heist where the robbers kind of dressed up as the hostages and kind of got away that way. There's some more things involved, but it was okay. It wasn't great. Even Bill Murray, I don't remember what year this was made, back in the 70s, I think. Bill Murray did a movie called Quick Change where he was a bank robber, and they did the same thing. They changed clothes with the hostages and got away that way. That was a really good movie. It's much better than Chaos. And okay, back to zombies. George Romero has one movie called Diary of the Dead. Now I did like this one. This was about students and people just waking up on Zombie Day, where the zombies start, and they do it's like a film review, not a review, but they keep their cameras running all the time, and they're documenting all the happenings on Zombie Day, because of course the government's going to say it's not happening. So this is I do recommend this one, Diary of the Dead. And this is another one of George Romero's called Survival of the Dead. Takes place on well, it doesn't take place, but the main thing is an island where people are retreating to get away from the zombies. But there's lots of zombies on the island, and it's basically about two Irish clans feuding, and more regular people get killed in this than zombies. So it's kind of a miss with for me with Romero on this one. And another George Romero movie I got to look at was called Bruiser. Now this is a guy who he loses his identity to all the people who are taking advantage of him, and I think it's a good idea, but could have been done a lot better. I don't know how, but it just wasn't that great. So this is another miss for me with George Romero. It's called Bruiser. I don't really recommend it. So those are my kind of quick reviews of a couple of movies I've seen lately. George Romero's he's a really collectible director, but his movies are just like hit and miss, you know. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. This was a good one. And the only unfortunate thing was this guy right here. I didn't like what happened to him in the end, but that was a good movie. Okay, that's it for me. Watch out for the zombies. Knuckle bump.